Hi everyone, this is Miss Cheryl. This month's craft, we are going to do a sun catcher slash zipper bag craft. I said you can make whatever you want to go on it. I chose, my pattern is this cat. So what you're going to want to do, I'm going to give you a transparent piece of plastic, which is what this is. And you're going to put that on it, and you're going to need a Sharpie, and you're going to trace your pattern, okay? And then after you're done with that, you'll have your pattern. And what I recommend is whatever side you wrote on, flip it over, and that'll be the side that you want to do your outline on. Because then that way, if you decide you don't want to do any part of your pattern, you can, don't have to do it, and then you will just take a piece of paper towel or cotton ball and alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and just wipe off on the back side, and you'll never see it through your project. Okay? So to get started, it's like mine, this is the side I want to do. This is the side I'm going to follow on because this is the side that I traced on, so I want to do it on this side. And you're going to want to work from your top of your project to the bottom of your project because you're going to be making an outline, and it's going to be a slightly raised outline. So what this is, we mixed half regular, like Elmer's glue, with half of black paint. So, and we filled the jar, and you're going to want to shake it up because I pre-mixed it for you. So, and then it has the little tip. And if you're smart, you'll just want to take a piece of tape and take your tip cover and tape it down, because otherwise it'll be in your way the whole time. So then I'm going to start at the bottom of our project. So, and you're just going to give it a little squeeze. You might want to even try it on your paper first to get it to come out, and you'll see how wide it is. It's not very wide, so the harder you squeeze, the more is going to come out. So it just depends upon how bold of an outline you want. So, and you got to watch, because if you follow too close to something, it might close in, which I had an issue with. So let's get it started. And you're just going to start and trace over your area. Okay? You can do your line work. And whatever you want black, you just trace it. See? Okay, well, I showed you pretty much how to do it. So, and you want to wash this out or keep it sealed so that you can reuse it again and make multiple versions. So I'm going to just seal mine up because I have this already done on my actual pouch. Okay, so what I found out is that when you do your outline and everything, you're going to want to paint. If you're just going to use it as a sun catcher for at your window, you're going to want to paint on the side that is raised up, so that when you don't have to be neat or anything, because you can go over the lines and everything and it won't be an issue. So that when you go to put it on the actual window, it will give you nice crisp lines that, to show through, and your paint won't show through where it overlapped on your black. Let me go get mine and I'll show you real quick. This one, ow. This one I did with Sharpie markers. And you can see how on the back it's like really filled in and everything. But when you flip it over, you can see a lot more of the color and the detail, because the raised side is on the inside and it's nice and smooth on the outside. So if you can't tell what this is, it's actually a cat. So like I said, you got to watch that you don't get something that's too detailed, because it might just close up your picture. And then I also did this little elephant. This is the flat side, and then this is where I have the raised side. And this is you mix paint with the glue. So, and this gives you the same effect. The thing is, with the Sharpie markers, they tend to only last, they said, roughly like 30 days before they get washed out. So I mean, you can just recolor it again, which would be no problem. So, but you'll want to, if you do the paint, it's going to last a little bit longer, and you're going to want to seal this. I don't know about sealing the Sharpie marker, because it, it being an alcohol type base, and then your sealer's alcohol, it might just make it bleed. So, but those are the two that I have done already. So then on our pouch, what I've learned is I had went through and did mine on the outside of the pouch. And since like I said, it looks so much neater if you don't have the outline. You don't have to stay in between the lines as, as picky, that you can be. It's like you can just go ahead and color over the lines, and it'll look a lot cleaner this way. So if when you get your project to do, you might want to try and turn your bag inside out. It is possible, because I did it, and then do your lining on the inside and your painting on the inside, so then when it shows through from the other side, it'll show you nice clean lines. So, okay, so that's something. So what I did, I had already outlined mine and everything, and I started painting it. So this is the inside of my bag, so that's why it kind of looks a little bit cloudy and everything. So, and then I put a piece of paper so it helps, see it better. But yeah, so if you're going to want to add any detail with other colors and that, you might just, add it as you go. So that's what I did, around my eyes and everything. And what I did is I took my paint, and it's just, all you need is just a drip of paint. And you probably need like, it's probably 3 parts glue to 1 part, probably 4. Let's go 4 parts glue to 1 part paint. So, and you just stir it in, and you don't want to mix your paints until you're ready to paint, because it takes, you're going to at least give it, 24 hours to dry the outline of your project, okay? So mine, it's almost pretty well done. So I just pretty much got to do my pom-pom and my tassels and my eyeglasses. So, and I'm going to do mine in a red for my eyeglasses. Okay? And you want to make sure that you don't go over your project when it's wet and that, because it will pull your paint. Because if you've seen on my elephant, I kind of went over it too much, because it's supposed to be like stained glass, so you're supposed to see through it. So but I'm so used to everything being solid paint that it started to pull up as I went over it. So yeah, just little hints. Okay, so let's paint our eyeglasses. So since I'm painting on the inside of my project, I don't have to worry about staying off of the black. You can just, and you want to get it on kind of heavy to start with, and it will take a while to dry. But yeah, I did all the rest of mine so that I can just do my glasses last. A big portion. And if you do see after your project has dried on your outline that it's too wide and you want to correct an area, I put a little like skewer in, and you can, if you go real easy, you can scrape at it, which I have done, like, because I had made areas where it became solid, where like I had no eye hole, you know, because otherwise my eye was just going to be solid black. So I scraped some of it away. So there is ways to correct if you don't catch it right away. But I put a shamrock and a Easter egg pattern in your kit, but you can do anything you want. So I decided my cat is for my niece. She loves cats. So I thought this would be a cute little thing to make for her. So there you got my little red eyeglasses. Let's clean that brush out. So you're going to make sure, yeah, you're still going to need water. And it depends upon, like I said, if you can use Sharpie markers, which I did on this cat. I mean, it shows through and it does nice, but they do fade. And then I did just use it. This is just acrylic paint that I'm using for the cat and the elephant. So I think I'm going to make my pom-poms. Let's use a little bigger paintbrush to fill in. So yeah, always have your water ready to clean up any messes. I think we'll do purple. And I had previously went through and did some line work for my pom-pom, so it doesn't look like it's just a purple blob on top of the hat. So I had just used some of the black paint. And while it's still wet, you can go over it and get as much coverage as you want. And then on the pom-pom, it might look okay if you keep it roughed up, because it'll give you that texture look. So we'll do some purple tassels too. Just got to make sure you don't hit your my wet glasses, otherwise I'll smear them. I think he's going to be cute and colorful. And you're going to want to spray it with an acrylic sealer, unless you want to change it up. I said it'll be done. Okay, let's see. We'll probably have to look at it through the bag since it's wet. This is going to be my little cat bag. Okay, can't wait to see how your projects turned out and what creative pictures you do. Okay, have a good day. Thank you. Bye.